Broccoli is one of the most popular vegetables around the world. New scene text. It is a popular food and medicinal plant and is a good source of vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, calcium, magnesium and iron. It is also rich in dietary fiber. Broccoli is not a fast-growing plant. It takes a lot of time and effort to grow broccoli, so you will have to start it indoors. If you are buying broccoli seeds online, you should be sure that you are buying broccoli seeds for outdoor gardening. Broccoli seeds that are meant for outdoor gardening will be treated with chemicals to protect them from germination and other adverse effects of the sun. If you are buying broccoli seeds online, make sure that you are buying seeds that are meant for outdoor gardening. To grow broccoli, you need to prepare your soil before planting your broccoli. Make sure the soil is not too dry or wet. If the soil is too dry, the broccoli may not be able to get the water it needs. If the soil is too wet, the roots of the broccoli plants will not be able to grow. The first thing you should do when you want to plant seeds is to ensure that you do it in the right soil. If you do it in soil that is too wet or too dry, you could risk damaging the seed. Make sure you water them every day until the seeds sprout. Broccoli is a vegetable that is easy to grow and is good for the diet. You can grow your own broccoli and enjoy its freshness. You should keep your broccoli seedlings in a shaded area to keep the roots from drying out. When your broccoli seedlings have started to grow, you should transplant them into bigger containers. Make sure that you use compost when you transplant your broccoli seedlings. After you have watered the broccoli seedlings, you should keep the plastic sheet on top of the broccoli seedlings for 2 weeks. After that, you should remove the plastic sheet. After the broccoli seedlings have been moved outside, you should move the plastic sheet away from the wind. If the wind blows against the plastic sheet, then the broccoli seedlings will lose their leaves. When broccoli seedlings have grown into seedlings, you should cut them back by about 1 inch above the soil line. Cut the broccoli seedlings back when they have started to produce new leaves. If you have broccoli seedlings, you should keep them in a shaded area. Keep them in a shady area that is not directly exposed to sunlight. Broccoli seedlings should be watered at least once a week. You should water them even if it is raining. If you pick off the flower buds before they are ready to flower, you are making sure that your broccoli will be less attractive. However, you should pick off the flower buds when they are ready to flower so that your broccoli will be more attractive. You should be able to grow broccoli if you follow the steps below. They are essential if you want to grow broccoli properly. As a kid, my mom would boil broccoli for hours, and it would become tender and soft. It was a favorite meal for me and my family. I still make broccoli soup when I have the time, and I hope you do, too. Now that you have learned how to grow broccoli, you can now use that knowledge to grow more. You can do the same thing with your broccoli now. Just know how to grow it. Broccoli is a cool weather crop, so you need to plant it in the autumn to get the maximum harvest. A patch of broccoli in the garden will not need a lot of space. A small patch will be enough to ensure you have enough to eat throughout the year. You need to choose a broccoli seed kit. There are a variety of different varieties of broccoli that you can grow. Yellow leaves mean that the broccoli variety you are growing is not suitable for your garden. You need to choose a broccoli seed kit that is appropriate for your garden. You can grow broccoli seeds in the kitchen and eat them when they are ready. First, you will need to start the seeds in the kitchen and let them germinate. Once they start to sprout, you can transfer them to the garden. They will grow well in the garden. Broccoli is easy to grow. It can be fertilized every other week, and it needs to be watered. As the broccoli matures, you will notice new sprouts. It is best to keep the broccoli watered and fertilized. The best time to pick broccoli is when the stems are about half the size of your hand. The reason for this is that the broccoli stems will have grown to about this size by the time they start to flower. By then the flower will be ready to pick. When the broccoli flowers, cut the heads down, and then store in the refrigerator. They can be used in the next batch of broccoli soup. If you want to grow broccoli, you must plant it in the fall. You can plant a few seeds per plant, and your broccoli will grow very fast. Once they are tall enough, you can harvest them and store them in the refrigerator. Use them in your next batch of broccoli. It is not difficult to grow broccoli. You can start broccoli seeds in small pots in the home garden or grow them in a large garden. Broccoli is one of the easiest vegetables to grow. Broccoli is a veggie that grows very easily. When you plant broccoli seeds, make sure you water them well. The best way to store your broccoli is by cutting it down into bite-sized pieces. This will make it easier to store, and it will be easier for you to use it in your next batch. You should cut it down at least 3 times, so that you have fresh pieces of broccoli for the best results. You will need to keep your broccoli plants watered and fertilized. Also, it is best to plant broccoli in the spring. This will allow you more time to grow it.